Hi everyone, so today I'm actually going to be doing a little vlog for you of what our day is like today. And it's not going to be your typical day in the life just because today is going to have a lot of stuff going on and I think it's going to be too hectic to vlog through all of it. But I thought I would just give you a little bit of a glimpse, see what we go through as the day goes on. Today my kids are actually going to their last day of Vacation Bible School. It's actually not through our church, it's through a neighborhood church that my kids do go to sometimes for their Wednesday night programs just because it's closer than our church is. And they do this every year. We've been going to this VBS probably for about 10 years now, and it's a great outreach. We live in the city and there are a lot of kids around here who don't get to church. They don't know the Lord, and so it's just a great way to introduce Jesus for these kids and to give them a fun, safe place to go. So my kids participate in it every year. And again, this is the last day for it, so I'm just going to be heading up there to walk them there in a few minutes, and I will talk to you soon. So today actually only 4 of my kids will be going to VBS because my youngest, Kenzie, she is just starting kindergarten now. And at this VBS, you have to have completed kindergarten in order to go, just because it's like an all-day program. They start out in the morning and they do sports with a group called Push the Rock, and then they have lunch, and then they do their VBS. So my other daughter, Summer, is not going today because she has a doctor's appointment, so she's gonna miss the last day. But they will be having a closing picnic later, so at least she gets to do that. So my kids are playing on the park already. I just have to register them. And my oldest is at work. My 16-year-old is starting her first day at a pizza place today. Well, I shouldn't say my oldest. My oldest, who is actually at home right now, is at work. Okay, so I'm back, and my 14-year-old was watching these two right here. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Yeah, and you got a glimpse of my nice, messy dining room right now, which hasn't had time to be cleaned yet. We've got some booster seats on the floor because
we're going to be going on extra picnic because she's going to take us to the doctor.
That's right. Summer, this one here, has a doctor's appointment today, and my older brother is actually going to be taking us because we only have one car. So he's being gracious enough. Yeah, look at my hutch. That hasn't been cleaned either. See, this is real life. When you have 12 people in the house, it's going to be messy. You see that? It's going to be messy. And to be honest, the kids already straightened it up a little bit. So yeah, some cleaning time has got to be coming later. But anyway, so for now we're just going to sit around and the kids are just going to hang out. Kaylin, as you can see, is on her phone because it's weekend. It's weekend tech time. So she's enjoying that, and I'll be back on in a little bit.
Bye.
Kenzie, where's your phone?
Charging.
Oh, it's charging. I thought maybe you lost it again. Are you going to lose it this weekend?
No.
No. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
It was on my bed. That's why I didn't lose it.
Okay. Kenzie loses her phone every single weekend. As I mentioned earlier, we only have tech time on the weekends, or like on special occasions. Yeah. Bless you. Certain days, like after, at nighttime on certain days, I'll allow it if it's a special day or something. But, like a birthday. But without a doubt, she does. She loses it all the time. So actually, when I just saw her sitting here now with Summer, I thought that's what happened. I thought that she lost it again. But anyway. Hi. Okay, so last night, don't fight. bickering over here. Last night on my live stream, because I did my second live stream last night, someone actually asked me about what I do for self-care. And, you know, I'm going to be honest that self-care is something that I don't give enough thought to. Honestly, like, it doesn't even cross my mind. And I know that's big nowadays. You see self-care everywhere, you know, self-care. And I just, honestly, my life is so busy that I just don't do it. And it doesn't really bother me. And I know that there are people who will take like a night out a week with the girls, or they will maybe get their hair done, or they like to go shopping once a week just to like let off steam. And you know, I just don't do stuff like that, and I don't feel that I need to do that. I'm okay without it. Now, I might go as far as like on nights when I'm done working, I usually do my blog and YouTube channel work at night, or if I'm doing any freelance writing, I will do that at night. So I usually will get done like around 11 o'clock or so, unless, you know, it went really quickly and I get done before that. So for me, the extent of self-care might be, you know, reading a book, or sometimes just like vegging out in front of the TV after the kids have gone to bed, because, you know, we don't have cable, but YouTube we have one of the TVs, a smart TV, so you can get YouTube on it. And so yeah, that's what I do. I veg out in front of YouTube, and you would think, you know, oh, she probably watches homeschool channels. I don't even watch homeschool channels. I'm a big truther channel person, you know, big surprise coming from me. And you know, that's my self-care, honestly. Now, I do have to say, what I've noticed with everything that goes on with self-care is I think that, you know, it is healthy to have self-care, but there are also to some extent, I've seen that some people use it as an excuse to just kind of dote on themselves constantly with the excuse of it being self-care. So I just think that that's something that you don't want to completely let yourself go. But at the same time, you don't want to turn self-care into something that you absolutely get obsessed with. It's really about finding a healthy medium. Now for me, yeah, I'm kind of like on the lower end of the spectrum. I probably don't do enough self-care. But at this stage in my life, you know, I'm happy. Like right now, you know, I'm sitting here on the couch. You know, my daughter's sitting here. And, you know, we're just hanging out for a while. I just got done doing some dishes, you know, just ate some toast. Just sitting here for a while, and for me, this is good enough self-care. Having a few moments to myself. My coffee pot or my coffee maker broke, so I don't have coffee right now. I have to wait till my husband brings me home some Dunkin' Donuts from when he comes home from work. So, but usually I will sit down in the morning and have a cup of coffee. So, coffee, books, vegging out in front of YouTube late at night. Those are my self-care techniques. So, yeah. Anyway. So several times a week, my 16-year-old daughter, who is hiding from the camera right now, asks me to play Parcheesi. This is like our game. This is the Mom and Ariana game. So we're going to do that because we don't have a whole lot of kids in the house right now, and it's definitely going to be easier to do that. And hopefully Ariana will not be camera shy later. She's like the queen of selfies, but, you know, she doesn't want to be in my videos. You should see her face right now. But anyway, so we're going to get started, and she's probably going to win. She always does. Okay, so now we just came back from Summer's doctor's appointment. What did he say? What are you not allowed to eat?
Not allowed to eat a whole bunch of things.
Like what?
Like chocolate. I can't eat gum. I can't eat a lot of things.
Yeah, even peanut butter, right?
I love peanut butter.
And juice.
Can I have apple juice?
I don't know. We have to look at the ingredients and see. I think it said orange juice that you can have.
I don't like orange juice.
Well, you're going to have to learn to like orange juice.
After a while, it tastes like butt crack.
Really? Oh, yeah. Welcome to my family. Oh, I hear them at the front door, I think. Yep. Here they come.
Hello!
How was VBS? What's the matter?
Awesome.
It was awesome. Oh, you got your shirts. Did you guys get a shirt for summer?
Oh, Mom, look. Yeah, it's in the bag.
Okay.
Mom, look, 100 people signed it.
100 people signed it?
Look, signed it.
Yeah.
That's your shirt.
Oh, thank you. Did you have fun? Where's Kaylin?
Coming. Mom, look what we made.
Ooh, that's nice. That Grandma crocheted that. Uncle Jerry brought it over. Yes.
I got one of those. I think I'll do that.
A slap bracelet? Is that what they're called? Slap bracelets. Where did you say Kaylin was?
Oh, Mom.
Hold on. London, where's Kaylin? Wait, she came in? How did she get past me?
Where's Thomas? Oh, Mom.
What?
Oh, when we were walking home, we saw Joel and Micah.
Oh yeah?
Mom, look at my
Mom.
Are you gonna wear it to
Look
the?
at this people sign of his shirt.
Summer, I made this for you.
Wow.
Look at even the charging guy signed it.
The who?
Thomas.
Oh.
And Mom, here's the thing.
What's that for? Oh, the block party.
Okay, are we still going?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the block party.
Mom, look at
Hopefully there's no bad weather.
I know it's really not.
It's
but-
beautiful out.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it's really hot and humid.
Grandma was telling Uncle Jerry that they wanted it really bad weather at like 6 o'clock.
It's really sunny. There's like not a gray cloud in the sky.
Yeah, it's really
It's so
white.
hot. It feels so good in here.
Today has been such a hectic day. Got up in the morning, had to walk 4 of the kids to Bible school, came back for a little while, had to straighten up, make lunch, then take my 7-year-old to the doctor, and my brother was nice enough to take me because we only have one car. When we came back, we were hardly home at all, and then the kids got home from VBS. I had my 14-year-old pick them up, and then now I just dropped my 16-year-old off at a pizza place, and we're going to be heading home, and the kids are going to be going to the closing picnic. It's kind of like a block party for their VBS. And we'll probably be walking there because I hope I can turn here. Yeah, I don't know this area well. But anyway, we'll probably be walking there just because there's never parking there. It's on like just like a residential street, and it's already parked, like so parked up, never have anywhere to go. So we're going to be walking. So we're going to get home. I have to feed my husband his supper because he's not going to be going, and then we're going to be headed to this block party that my kids love to go to. They have like an inflatable bouncy house, and oh, they have a stop sign. They have an inflatable bouncy house. They give out free hot dogs, free Italian ice, free drinks, and it's just like one last time for them to see all of their friends that they made at VBS, all the leaders. So anyway, but I don't have air conditioning in my truck, and it's so hot right now. I can't stand it. Are you guys hot back there?
Yes.
Yes.
At least we have the windows open.
Yes, we do have windows. Our old van, was it the van that we couldn't open the windows? The side, yeah.
Yes.
The van that we had before this one, it had the electric windows, and one of the windows stopped working. I think it was the driver's side window. So it would be like 90 degrees like this, and I wouldn't even be able to put the window down. It was terrible. So yes, we're thankful that we have windows that can open.
Oh, Mom, I'm so sad that this is my last year for play in the park.
I know.
Maybe they'll let me in though.
I don't know. Or maybe if you like would start going to youth group at that church, maybe they would let you. I know they would let you help out then.
Maybe. I'm a little shy around other kids. That's why I don't really help out.
Yeah, but actually, you think you're shy around them, but you're actually pretty good with them. That's why I can definitely see you in the future having lots of kids, or at least having a job where you're going to be working with kids somehow.
I do want to work at, what is it called, a daycare.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be like one of my first jobs, and then I'll move on to bigger ones.
It's a good idea.
I know. You forgot to put sunblock on us.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, my face is like a like not a pumpkin. Like a, what is it called?
How
A tomato.
do I keep forgetting that?
I don't
None
know.
of you reminded me this morning either. And we even had it sitting right out on the bookshelf.
Well, Ireland reminded me at what is it, All Sports.
Well, why didn't you go to the nurse's station?
I don't know. I don't like going over there.
Yeah, because Luke came in the door and his face was all red. I thought it was just from him being hot. So it's probably actually sunburn.
Yeah.
Such a bad mother.
It's just sunburn. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, so you know how the doctor always, whenever we go to see him, he always like goes off on these tangents and starts talking about just like random things and he's going on and on about it.
Yeah.
Well, he did that today again, and he's a great doctor. I love him as a doctor, but I asked him, so it was kind of my fault. I asked him a question about genetics, and he started talking about like Neanderthals and their migration and all of that, and then he got into about how chimps and humans, their DNA is 97% similar, and so you know that I was disagreeing with the stuff with the Neanderthal stuff.
Yeah.
But then when he said, and I didn't say anything because I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna let it go. But then when he said that DNA of chimps and humans is 97% similar, I don't remember if I showed you this video or not. If not, I should show you. There is actually, and I told him about this. I said, wait a minute, there is actually a video that I saw in which they explained how they got the 97% similarity, and what ended up happening was that when they were comparing chimp and human DNA, there were like all of these sections of the DNA strands on both ends that they weren't sure what to do with, because some of it was like reversed, some of it was in different places, so they didn't know whether they should count it as being the same or as being different. So they just basically took all the ones that they were unsure of and they excluded them. They didn't even count it. And I think it adds up to like 40-something% of the DNA between chimps and humans. They didn't even count. They just excluded it because they didn't know what to do with it. So that 97% similarity, that's from what was left over. So that's what they tell us, 97%, but no, 97% after you exclude like 40-something% of the other DNA. And I pointed that out to him, and he was like, well, I know that they do that, but, we still have a lot more in common, it's not like just 20% or something. And I'm just thinking, oh my gosh. So there you go. It's kind of an admission that, yeah, it's true. They tell people 97% similar between chimps and humans, but they're saying that as if they're speaking to people who haven't looked into it. When you speak to people who have looked into it, you know that is not the absolute truth. That 97% is only what's left over. So at least I'm just glad that he at least admitted that was true after I brought that up. But yeah, that's just one way. I know, and I love science. I love discovering things. I love nature study, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta watch with science though, because they just get in this mode where they refuse to look at things any other way, and they just get these certain ideas that they want people to believe, whether it's the absolute truth or not. And that's just one of those things, like with saying that humans and chimps are 97% similar. They will get by with people who don't know saying that, but the reality is no, the whole 97% thing is not even true. So yeah, that was one thing that I was willing to say to him, hey, no, I've actually looked into that. And it was just interesting to see that he did concede that was true. But he still tried to go on and say, but it's still a lot alike. Well, you know what? Humans are, really similar to lots of other animals too. It doesn't mean that we came from them.
Yeah.
That's just, that's how God made us,
Yeah.
Anyway, so we always have interesting conversations when we go to the doctor's office. Most of the time it has nothing to do with what we went there for, but I always learn a lot in the process. So anyway, yeah. Almost home.
Yep.
Rather than in here, than anything else. Are you having fun here, Ireland? Yeah. Summer. Making slime here. Or it's more like a putty, I think. Let's see. We've got all the way down there, Bailey is playing basketball. I know that my 5-year-old was over getting her face painted for a while. Just kind of sitting back here relaxing, letting the kids have fun at the VBS picnic. But right now, I'm gonna go locate my 5-year-old. Oh, no, there she is. I see her over there in the pink shirt. I'm so happy to have the opportunity for once to sit back and be able to talk to people here. Every year it seems like I'm chasing toddlers around, and this year, you know, Kenzie's 5, so I actually have time to talk and sit back and actually watch what's going on. And that's, you know, I miss having babies, but at the same time, I really like just being an adult and being able to do this stuff too. So we are already starting our way home because the little block party summer picnic thing didn't turn out so well because it is now thundering and lightning, which is exactly what happened to it last year. It started downpouring and everyone had to take cover in the church and just hunker down until they got rides home or until it stopped. And so we already left now just because we walked. I want to get home before it starts raining. So we have Kenzie all the way up in the front. Kenzie! You have to wait for me. Oh, there's Luke with his face painting.
We were supposed to be there for at least like 3 hours, and we ended up there for like 30 minutes. No,
Luke, we were there for about an hour and a half. We were there a while. But I have to say that even though it is thundering and lightning, this cool down actually feels really good. It was so hot there. So anyway, yeah, that's just what we're doing. We're just walking home now. And maybe they'll fall asleep early tonight.